Right now, dozens of officers are on the scene in the Eat Street area of Minneapolis. They're working to resolve an hours-long standoff with a suspect. This is a live look at the scene right now from Sky 11, with the suspect still barricaded inside his apartment. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says deputies were trying to serve an arrest warrant when that suspect opened fire, launching the standoff. Thankfully, no one has been injured, at least so far, but in the last hour, police say the suspect shot down their drone.
The apartment building has been evacuated as police work to get the suspect to surrender peacefully. This is all unfolding near the intersection of West 28th Street and Nicollet Avenue in the Whittier neighborhood of Minneapolis. We have live team coverage tonight. Lou Raguse has new information about the suspect, but we begin with Gordon Severson with more on what's happening at the scene. Gordon?
Yeah, Julie, we heard 4 loud noises just a few minutes ago, which were likely gunshots. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says that the suspect has fired gunshots, several of them, over the last couple of hours. We heard another 4 loud noises about an hour ago, so a couple of different groupings. And this includes shooting down a drone that police were trying to use to locate his exact position inside the apartment building. And Sky 11 actually captured this video where you can see flashes from the window that appear to be from gunshots. You can also see a Bobcat type vehicle come in with a long attachment that was used to break open the window, and then a drone flies in. We assume that is the drone that officials say that the suspect shot down. We are also hearing police on a loudspeaker trying to convince the suspect to turn himself in, to come out peacefully. We recorded a snippet of that message. Take a listen. And police are being extra cautious with this situation, keeping us and the public far away from the scene. As you can see, it's nearly 2 blocks away from us. And one of the reasons for that is an officer came up to us and told us that the suspect has a rifle that is capable of shooting accurately at a long distance. They're also concerned about the possibility of explosives. We're still trying to confirm that with leadership at the Sheriff's Office and Police Department. But earlier this afternoon, I did see at least 2 ATF agents, and they typically have some expertise when it comes to firearms and explosives.
Wow.
Back to you.
Scary situation. Thank you, Gordon. Lou Raguse continues our coverage now, digging into what we know about the suspect. Lou?
Well, this all started when deputies came to serve an arrest warrant on a man who became a nationwide fugitive in March, 1 month after he was released from prison. His name is 31-year-old Tyler O'Brien, and he served a 5-year prison sentence for being a felon in possession of a firearm, as well as possession of nearly a pound of meth. He was released from prison onto supervised release in February, and something happened within the next month that caused him to get a warrant for his arrest. Now, this whole thing, once he started shooting at deputies, it became very scary for people that were in businesses nearby. There was a salon right by this apartment that had to evacuate. We talked with one of the customers who was in that salon and filmed the video as he and his friends had to escape.
We all ran out and just saw all these cops around us, the helicopter above us. We weren't sure where the shooter was. We knew that it was on the 3rd floor, but we didn't know which window. So we just took the first left around the corner, and there was a Hennepin officer there with a riot shield. So he was holding that corner with his riot shield, and we just got behind it.
And that young man able to talk to us after he got into an Uber to go home immediately afterwards. Now, at the beginning of this event, it was a hostage situation, but we've confirmed that the woman who was inside the apartment with the gunman was safely released. Anyone else that might have been in there also was safely released. And the sheriff's office said that the apartment itself has been cleared except for the gunman. And as we've been reporting, it still remains a very dangerous situation there as there have been gunshots well into the afternoon. Back to you.
All right. Of course, we will check back with you and Gordon as it warrants throughout the newscast. Thank you, Lou.